Cindy, oh. How did I know you'd be the first one, darling? Welcome in, babe. Welcome in. Sergi, how are you? Cindy, good to see you, babe. I know, guys, I'm going to have vertical phone syndrome today, but that's just what I'm doing. It's just what I'm doing. I don't feel like holding it sideways. My hands are kind of swollen and shit today, so I'm just taking it easy, okay? So no hating on it. Hey, great dude, good to see you. Roberto, hey, are you back home yet? Welcome in. Can you all hear the crickets in the background? It's very peaceful. Hey, who's your Heartland? How are you? Welcome in, babe. I bet you've been playing catch up. You've seen some beautiful places, Roberto. Some beautiful places. And thank you for sharing them with us on Facebook and such. I've got to make sure I put my Facebook in my About Me page so that people can, catch me on there too, because I put a lot of stuff on there also. Hey, Lorenzo, welcome in. Genesis girl, how are you, babe? Chuck, it's always good to see you. You know that. Hey, Dragonfly, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you. Welcome in. Judo Johnny, I haven't seen you for a while. Hope all's going well with you, babe. Oh, well, I wish I was there, Johnny. Hey, Black Label, you are here. It is a Dr. Pepper. Of course it is, Gunner. Of course it is, babe. Oh, yeah. With your son, did you have fun? And did he kick your ass? I hope so. Somebody's gonna knock you down a peg or two. Yeah, Judo Johnny, it is. It's one of those ones that just get a hold of you. 6'2" Honda. Okay. Good morning to you too. And since you say good morning, I'm assuming that you're over the pond. Where are you at, hon? Oh, hey, James Freeman. How are you, sweetheart? Oh. I'm so worried about you in the UK. Well, welcome in from the UK. Welcome in. And you know, James, you're always peeking in my balcony chats. You know what's going on here. All love all the time, right? He's adorable. He's adorable. You love, James, you also love other people that I find repulsive. So I don't know if I should consider that an okay thing. But since I love you and your family, I guess I'm going to consider it an okay thing. I did, James. I did. But by the time I got there, they had so many of the streets shut down. Hey, Coco, how are you? That I couldn't get to Lakeshore Drive for the actual shutdown of Lakeshore Drive. So I had an executive choice to make. And yeah, I had Cindy on the phone, and she talked to me thinking about if I was going to miss it or whatever. So I just went to Wrigley Field where I knew it was going to end up, and I got some decent footage there. It was enough to make me absolutely sick. Once I can edit it, man, you're going to see more fucking blue shirts and white shirts standing around doing absolutely nothing. It's amazing. It was amazing. It made me sick. Well, I'm glad, James, but now he has a, let's just say that he has a attraction to me now that he no longer has it to you. So you can take it back anytime you want. He has polls about me on his fucking show now, James. Thank you so much. Romance, welcome in, babe. Good to see you. Hey, Dan, welcome. Mr. Anakin, it's always good to see you. Mr. Scientifical. Oh, Lucinda, you know I love your name. Hey, Chi-Town Citizen. Thanks again. Guys, I don't know if you knew this, but yesterday when I had to get off the stream, Chi-Town Citizen actually drove to try to find me to see if I needed help. I was okay. Everything was good. But, hell, I gave him a lot of credit for that. Thank you so much. I'll always remember that, hon. Hey, Patrick. How are you, sweetheart? And I know, right, James? Especially when it's nothing that you've done personally, if you know what I mean. Hey, there's beautiful Belle, guys. Good to see you, sweetheart. And I had to sit through and listen to some of it tonight, and it wasn't fun. Thank you. I did, because I did reach out to you the other day. You know that, Chi-Town Citizen. Hey, William. Good to see you. Welcome in. Mark? Yeah, I'm a rebel. I'm not supposed to have an open flame, right? But I kicked it over last night and broke my shade, so it's going to be an open flame. Imagine that. I was clumsy and kicked something over and broke something. Imagine. Hey, John. Welcome in, babe. Yeah, ethics. You should have seen some of that shit last night. You would have loved to have burned lots of flags. No, that was a hit and run, and the guy took off. Like I said, I would have been out of there before the traffic. I would have been out of there before I was fucking followed to my car. I would have been fucking out of there. But, you know, hey, she got hit. She was by herself. If it was any woman, you know, I think you guys would have stayed with her too. But to wait 30 minutes for a cop when I saw probably, I don't know, at least 10 different cops since she called was just pitiful. And then for him to tell her to go to any police station and file a report. Fuck you, lazy ass. Hey, News Now Tennessee, good to see you. What's going on? Tammy, hey, how are you? You know, she wasn't even from our country. The poor thing was, you know, shaking and nervous. You know, what the hell? I know. Did you hear him, James? If you want me to stay on, you have to pay me? Okay. How about if I pay you to get the fuck off? How about that? How about that? Yeah, Black Label? Absolutely. Cameras everywhere. Welcome in. It's good to see you. But yeah, you wouldn't believe the shit that I saw down there. James, ethics. You would have. It was a cop watcher's dream. It was, and if I would have had a good camera yesterday, holy shit. But the gloves are off now. They're off now. Wait until you see what I'm gonna fucking come up with next. Assholes. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I don't get how people can't fucking see it with their own eyes. They make it. Those people left beautiful, beautiful chalkings. It was gorgeous. They wrote everything. Their hearts were poured out on there. And they made a big fucking joke of getting it and scrubbing it down in front of everybody. I was so pissed off. What do I think about the CJ Merb debate? Well, from what I know and the little I know about each of the two men, because I don't know either one of them, I have respect for one and the other I don't have any. I certainly don't think that he would be stupid enough, though, to put himself in that predicament. That's pretty much all I have to say on that. You know, because if he did, he'd be a fool. You know, CJ'd wipe him up with, you know. Yeah, some people get carried away, Patrick. You know, their egos get the better of them and they just fucking, you know. You've seen it, you know. They get a little taste of it, like swine. You know, he wants all these people to fucking talk about him and to play around with him and whatever. He loves it. He eats it up. He's not, you know, that's just what those people do. I agree, James. That's the only thing that bothers me about it. I have no idea what's going on in the audit world for the most part. I know I haven't seen you around News Now Tennessee. I hope everything's okay with you. It is. Cameras everywhere. It really is. People do suck. People do suck. Yeshua, I see it more and more every day. And you're right. For auditors and police, cameras everywhere. You're absolutely right. Hey, Carolina Kelly. Good to see you. Welcome in, babe. Hey, Mike Jones, who? How are you, babe? Good to see you. Yeah, Tennessee's got some good barbecue, but I'm going to be honest with you, Coco. Texas had some fucking excellent barbecue. I didn't see her today, Huckleberry. We text, but I didn't see her, no. I didn't leave today. I wasn't feeling up to it. I just had a really bad headache and just taking it easy today. Texas has some great barbecue. So, James, do you have anything you want to share with us? I mean, I know that, you know, Tucson put his video out, but I didn't know if there's anything you wanted to share. Ooh, smoked chicken, Michelle. I love smoked chicken. I like smoked anything, you know. Yeah, no problem, James. I understand. I'm sorry. Absolutely. And please, you guys, respect for James. But I'm sorry, James, I'm going to say this. But especially for Mrs. Freeman, you know. She's a fucking rock star, guys. She really is. You're welcome, Mike Jones. Hey, Daryl. Good to see you. Yeah, William, something like that happened exactly to me, but it happened to me a bunch of times. But one, I'm going back soon with a complaint about that one guy. Gunner, that's my trick, right? When I have a headache like that, I'll take a handful of ibuprofen and, you know, whatever I have that has caffeine, whether it's coffee or, you know, Dr. Pepper or Coke, whatever it is. Because the caffeine helps open up your blood vessels in your head and stuff, so the medicine works a lot quicker. Okay, William, smoked carp? No, not getting me on that one, babe. Yeah, Miss Alaska lady, she is. She's fucking awesome. Yeah, that's a long time ago, News Now Tennessee. That is what we need to know. And guys, anybody that's in here that can post a link, if you would post a link for Tucson Sucks, his update, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, Patrick, it helps a lot. Absolutely, James. And we got your back. Whatever we can do, just let us know. Right, guys? United we stand. It's not just words. It's how I fucking feel, and it's how you guys feel, too. I can tell. The majority of you. So, let's make it not just words. Mr. Anakin, I think, I mean, he can answer, of course, but I think he just wants to sit back like we normally do and just fucking chill in here. And let's not worry about, you know, the drama or the nonsense. Let's do what we do in here, right? Let's de-stress. Hey, New York City, how are you? Welcome in, babe. And I could be wrong, James. If you want to say something, go ahead. But I get it if you don't, too. Hey, Bayou Bandit, good to see you. Thank you, Chi-Town Citizen. Is that Tucson Sucks video? The update? Thank you so much. James doesn't do either one of those two, Michelle. But I'll smoke a cigarette for him. I won't have a beer right now, but hey, Chi-Town Sue's in the house. So we've got Chi-Town Citizen, Chi-Town Sue. No, Chi-Town Citizen, he is so far from a saint. He's a man, but he's an awesome man. His character speaks for himself. That's all I'm going to say. Absolutely, James. Thank you, Alaska Lady. Hey, Waimito, good to see you. Tater Scott, good to see you too, babe. There's my girl Cindy, guys. Coco, yeah, let me know, hon. I'll try to catch up with you, okay, for sure. At least to have lunch or something. New York City, I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Hey, Michelle, welcome in. News Now Canuck, good to see you, babe. Nah, you're a sweetheart. Yeah, William, I worked in a dentist's office for years, so I used to prescribe 800 milligrams to people of ibuprofen every 4 hours. So that's what my thing is. If you take 800 milligrams with a, you know, if you're drinking, like I said, coffee or something with caffeine, it works most of the time. Most of the time it works. Hey, Cyrix, welcome in. Good to see you. I agree, Yeshua. I do agree. That's why I love going to different places. I've got some things that are planned out already. For sure, either September or October, I'm going to be going to Washington State. And I've got some other things planned too that are going to be, excuse me, that are going to be happening. And I've got, you know, I'm hoping about 6 months before I make the choice of where I'm going to move and what I'm going to do with my life. So, yeah, I'm going to be out there finding out what it is I'm going to do when I grow up, right? Hey, Tactical Texan, it's good to see you. Oh, there's my chicken. There's that thumping again. It's not the bracelet. We've decided that it's my finger scrolling. Oh, yeah, 800 grams of Shine will do that, too, for you, Michelle. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Alaska Lady, a lot of people think that's way too much. It's not. It's not at all. Hey, adjust your focus. Cameras everywhere. I would love to, absolutely love to work with you. She's in Sequim. So where that is, it's a small, tiny little place, but it's right out of Port Angeles. Yeah, last time I went to see her, a couple times back, I got a cute little bumper sticker that said, you know, I was in Forks after midnight, or I'm sorry, after twilight, because that's when everything was going big with them, but Yeah, and it's right by Forks, too. Beautiful. It's beautiful there, but she wants me to move there, and I really don't want to. Yeah, William, I'm not sure. Right, Michelle? Yeah, but the good thing about cocoa, the good thing about ibuprofen is that it's an anti-inflammatory. So since I have to fight inflammation in my body all the time, the ibuprofen works better for me. Yeah, it's always good to see James, isn't it, Cyrix? Oh, I want to go to Washington, D.C. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I'm talking to somebody about that right now. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful there. It's absolutely gorgeous there. And again, so I'm looking at end of September, beginning of October, and you know how the weather there, it's beautiful at that time of the year. Michelle Sneed, good for you. Good for you, babe. Night, Sue. Your beard is gray. Tater Scott, let me give you a little bit of news. For gingers, their hair doesn't turn gray when they get older. So, I'm sorry. You can try to be a Freeman beard, but you gotta just respect the beard, dude. Gotta do it. I know, Yeshua. I know. But you know what? I've got nothing to lose anymore. I'm not, the gloves have been taken off. As a friend of mine said, game on. You know. They want to play, I can play too. Gingers are bosses. You gotta watch out. Yeah, Arizona isn't really the, Mr. Anakin, really, Denise, really what, babe? I'm sorry, I'm always behind. You know that. I'm sorry, hon. Yeah, Arizona is a place I'd love to go visit, but it was never on my list of where I might move to. Never. You went platinum. Good for you, Michelle Sneed. That's usually what redheads do. Yeah, Chuck. Actually, I'm probably going to schedule it around the 420 protest. That's probably what I'm going to schedule it around. But yeah, the cherry blossoms sound lovely too. Tater Scott, it's his whole family. It's not just him. Like I said, it's Mrs. Freeman. It's them as a couple, as a family unit. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. The hair part, yes, Mr. Anakin, that is true. Redheads have a lot of special powers, you know. We have a much higher pain tolerance. They have to give us more anesthetic. There's a lot of things that we're fucking good at, and we have superhuman powers and strength. Just deal with it, guys. Yeah, redheads will turn white. Their hair will turn pure white. It won't go gray. It'll just go pure white. They steal souls. That's what some people say, Black Label. That's what some people say. Hey, Michelle, welcome in. Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. And they are a handful. Absolutely, Tater Scott. Absolutely. You never know what you're going to get with me. I'm either going to be, your best friend that day or the person you want to stay the furthest away from. Oh, yeah. Great suntans. I get excellent suntans, John. You're right. I have 2 shades. It's either white or red. I'm either pale or sunburned. That's it. The only time I ever turned even the slightest bit tan, I think, was when I was in Texas and I was out in the sun so much. I have so many freckles on my face now, it almost looks tan. Yes, they are an acquired taste, New Snow, Tennessee. Hey, Matt, good to see you. Welcome in. That's right. You tell him. You tell him that. Irish Cherokee here. Good for you. Tried brunette, but it felt weird. Yeah, I was going to actually go brunette. I was going to try. I might even try, in the fall. I might decide to try it. I don't know. I don't know. Do something different. Cut it off. Dye it. Do something. I went blonde once. Holy shit. You guys, one day I'll post that on Facebook. One day I will. Hey, Aggie. Welcome in, babe. It's so good to see you. Boomer girl. How are you, sweetheart? Platinum blonde. You know what I would look like a platinum blonde? Holy shit. I would just blend right in with, I don't know, anything that's white. There'd be no color in me at all. She got you involved in a civil war. There you go. See, Matt? America, to see you. Mark, you went blue. I can't do blue. I can't do, like, fun colors. I can't do fun colors, Yeshua. Red hair is one of those really resistant hairs for coloring. Yeah, Cyrix, that would really suck, dude. That would really suck. Daryl, it's always good to see you. Genesis Brown, huh? That would... See? It's fun to change things up, right? No, I don't think I'm going to go bald, Yeshua. I'm sure my head is not bald worthy. Yeah, Carolina Kelly, yeah, I know. I get you on that one, babe. Go purple. I can't do purple. You know what I could do? I can't go purple, but I could do like a dark maroon. That's what I could do. Because it would just stick some extra in there. But, you know what? I'm pretty well known around here by my hair, so unless, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe, good idea. Maybe that's how I'll mess with these assholes. They won't know who I am. Ha ha ha. Dionne Warwick. Yeah, the psychic friends. I remember that. Lavender. What's lavender, Michelle? Lavender is my favorite color, and it is my favorite scent, and it is my favorite bush. They're going back purple soon. Good for you, Boomer. That was a Total Recall joke, Denise. It went completely over my head, Matt. I fucking love that movie, too. Went over my head. Completely over it. Purple, very light. I can't do a light purple. My hair won't do it. Like I said, the only thing I can do is like probably a dark maroon. And I don't know how that would look. I mean, that would look close to purple, I guess. Oh. I like that sound. I like the sound of that. More red. Yeah, in the fall, my hair always turns darker. Fall, winter, it always does. Unless I pull the red out a little deeper in the summer. Or, in the winter. But like I said, now that I know that Chicago PD has been passing my information throughout each other, they're gonna know they're gonna know me by my hair before anything. So I don't know if I dyed my hair if they would still know it was me. I wonder. Right, women in our hair. I know, Coco, right? agree, Yeshua. Okay. What color are your roots? What you see is pretty much what my roots are there, Boomer. Ask James Freeman. Oh, James. I've thought about that. I've got to check into what Chicago's, what uh, what their codes are for masks. What their municipal codes there are. I've got to check into it. Yeah, it's on the other side of town, Mr. Anakin. I do. I've got a really nice mask on my wall. I don't have a Donald Trump mask, James, but I do have, a nice Anonymous mask. They've already been watching Anonymous on my car for a while, so... Yeah, that's what they've done, Aggie. Hello, friendly troll. I really hope you are a friendly troll. Yeah, Yeshua, I agree. I don't have a Nixon mask. I'm looking for somebody that knows Chet. Chet. I know a Chet. Any law against masks violates First Amendment on public property. Yeah, but you know what, Matt? I know in some places they did special code ordinances about the masks, and I know I could fight it in the end and I could win, but I really want to save that arrest that I'm going to end up getting eventually for something good, not because I'm trying to wear a mask. I agree. Cameras everywhere. I absolutely agree. Look at any of us, right? Any of us that have done that. Go back to our very first audit, whether we videoed it or not, or whether we shared it or not, and then go to the ones that we're doing now. It's a definite confidence booster. It really does. It helps. It helps. It's helped me tremendously. My self-confidence has always been very, very low, and it helps me out a great deal. What have I found? I don't know, friendly troll. I don't know, Chuck. I've got gremlins. What can I say? Sometimes they mess with my stuff, and sometimes they don't. Yeah, masks kind of creep me out a little bit, Coco. Anything that's got anything to do with clowns or ventriloquists or any of that shit. I mean, come on. Sorry, but those are creepy little fucks, and I don't trust them. You're welcome, Cyrix. I'm glad that you enjoyed seeing that. You never laughed so hard in your life. With what? That way. Cameras everywhere. Oh, I must have missed something. I'm sorry, guys. And let me go back and see what I missed. This is why I'm looking for somebody that knows chat. Okay, I gotcha. Am I a rocker? Yeah, I listen to everything, friendly troll. My copyrights will show me. Will show you. But, guys, I can't play music on this channel. I'm going to open up another one for that because I just got monetized today. I'm so excited and thrilled. Thank you guys for everything you guys have done for me. I appreciate it. I am on a rocker. I sure am. A glider, actually. Thank you, cameras everywhere. You do that, Matt. You do that. Thanks, Aggie. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I didn't expect it, that's for sure. It hasn't been long. It hasn't been long at all since I applied, so. And it sucks so much because, furry, 6 months ago. 6 months ago. And still she hasn't been approved. And then me, a month or less. It's just not fair how they pick and choose. It really is. John, probably. And certainly if we don't stop what we're doing. I'm sorry, you guys. You guys asked if I was rocking. Am I making you dizzy? I can't sit still ever. I'm constantly moving or doing something. Chi-Town Citizen. No, you have to have a certain amount of hours watched and um, a certain amount of subs before that can happen. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, sweetheart. I wouldn't, I wouldn't if it wasn't for all of you guys. My video here, there's nothing. There's a candle burning right there. See? Candle. And that's it. Yeshua, I've never been to Moron Bay. I was almost there last time, but we had some stuff come up. Hey, Paul, welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. You're never late, right? You're here. You're here. Yeah, you're probably right, Roberto. You're probably right. And obviously they have my description because they have my picture, so even if I change my hair or wear a mask, they'll probably know by my walk or by something that it's me. And by my mouth, you're right. All I gotta do is open it and they'll know. But if they're respectful, I wouldn't have to open it 8 years ago. But it was easy then. Hey, P&P, welcome in, hun. Yeah, I was surprised. Everybody. Anybody that's in here that's not sub to, the people that are in here, please do. P&P, excellent videos on new auditors. You guys see, Black Label puts the stuff out there when there's tyrant alerts or when there's something that needs to be going. Make sure you guys are sub to every one of them. Let's work all together here, right? Again, united we stand. Hey, News Now Phoenix, welcome in. Good to see you. He has. Is that beer in that cup? No, you don't know me if you're asking me if that's beer. It's Dr. Pepper. That's what it is. All right, Gemini 7, you better. It's always important to call the cops so they show up with guns to shoot somebody with a candle, right? That's true, William. But I'm not trying to hide myself. I want them to know that I'm in their face. They're in my shit. I want to be in their shit, and I want them to know who it is that's in their shit. I know, I'm stubborn, and I've got a little bit of a temper behind me. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Hey, Max Jr., welcome in. Yeah, right down. I mean, really, we've got political prisoners in our community, guys. Bao's been in prison jail for how long now? Is it 36 days, I think? That shit's real. The shit that we're doing is real. $38 days now, yeah. It's fucking crazy, it really is. P&P, you're not supposed to tell my secrets. Damn it. You were sniffing my Pepsi when I was at the restaurant, weren't you? You know what it really was. Actually, I was drinking sweet tea, guys. Yeah, the censorship is getting quite a bit. Yeshua, it's out there, and it's getting worse. Absolutely, Bayou Bandit. Oh, Texas Wolfman, I was gonna call you today and the bride today. I'm so glad you came in. Please, please, please give her a big hug and tell her I'll call her. I've just been so crazy busy. It's been nuts. No, Texas sweet tea is a little too sweet. I like it, but it's a little too sweet. It needs to be cut with some unsweet tea. Right, right, PNP, right, right. Who doesn't let you hug her? Your bride lets you hug her. Who you trying to kid? She's another amazing, amazing wife, right? Age restricted. Yeah, isn't that funny? Cameras everywhere. Age restricted. That's why I love when somebody will say to me, if I'll be, recording something, and there'll be a 16-year-old kid there. Oh, you can't record him. He's a minor. All right, well, first of all, I'm not trying to record him, but second of all, okay, so you don't think he has a Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, chat? Come on. You know how many images of them there are on the internet? Give me a break. And it starts very early. Oh, yeah, give her a hug for me. And tell her I can't wait to come back and um, sit down and chat with you guys again. It was, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. Michelle does make moonshine, guys. So, welcome in. I will, John. P&P. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I don't think he will. I really don't, because we know that CJ would, mop the floor with him. I really, I think that Merb is a troll, and every troll knows what their limits are, and I think he knows that, having a debate with CJ, he's just gonna lose. There's no question in my mind whatsoever. I know, John. I see that. I do. Hey, RG man, welcome in. Yeah, P&P. It's probably a good idea. You really don't want to say, agree, do both of those, right? I figured Max Jr. Max Jr., you're in everybody's stream, aren't you? You're all over the place. Absolutely, Aggie, absolutely. No, he has no need to debate him at all. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're not missing anything, Mr. Anakin. You're really not. He's a lawyer. He's a family law lawyer. Yeah, he's a family law lawyer. He thinks he's a lot more than that. That's right, Paul. I saw that yesterday. I saw you give a shout out to our buddy Centurion. Thank you for that. I miss him. I miss him a lot. Right, right. No, him and ethics are one thing, but CJ. Are you kidding me? Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second, guys. Black Label under his pig pen. I see it.
Here's the truth. Let's investigate. See what was passed from window to window.
Okay.
Why the fucking cops are fucking sitting back there in the dark? Like, what the fuck am I on?
Watch this. Oh, why would I even do this to myself? I don't know why I'm fucking doing this to myself.
Property, cutting up heroin or dividing heroin, not like actually cutting it up.
He's such an idiot.
They're dividing the heroin. They just received from the gentleman who was there. So,
I don't know why my volume isn't going up on here. Wait a minute. This fucking phone, I hate it.
yes, the watch, the talent of the life will help. There was a dance.
Where's my sound boost? Holy shit. I can't hear it. Sorry, guys. Is his audio really bad? Or is it just on mine? Is it worth me getting a speaker, Black Label?
They know that their fucking careers
Oh, there we go.
fucking over.
Hey, Sasquatch.
Sorry for that, folks, but I was trying to zoom in, but anyway, that you guys at least saw the sedan pull in there. You saw the transaction between Ron Witt.
Did he call on himself?
I mean, I was 75 yards away. I saw something being passed from the sedan to Ron Witt. Then I saw something come back from Ron Witt. So then you guys don't think so. Then,
Wait 1 second,
why don't
guys.
you have fucking Fat Label slow it down?
Oh, you
frame by
motherfucker.
frame. Have Fat Label slow it down frame by frame.
Shut up. Stupid phone.
That's not what exactly I said to Fat Label, but so you can bash me for an hour and some change, and you still can't tell the truth. So all of this is going to go great there at Benjamin Navarez Jr. Dude, your father was so upset with you, being a governmental agent, he died.
Oh, you fucking...
Like, you are a parasite, sir. You are a fucking... No, it's not Garcia. No, it's not Garcia. It is Navarez, not Garcia. Dude, you're such a fucking liar. It's not Garcia.
I know, Carolina.
The fucking court of law. It's nope, nope, not Garcia. No, sir. Nope, not Garcia. Nope, not happening, sir. Nope, still no. And so here's the reality of this, folks, is at a certain point, there are going to be FBI agents and U.S. Marshals who will serve Benjamin Navarez Jr. with federal crimes. That's, I give you my
Be careful,
word,
Black Label. He'll be
that
waterboarding you
fuck,
next.
He will atone for what he's doing. Also, those fucking 3 cops, they will atone for what they did here tonight. Also, a governmental agent who passed the heroin, he will atone. This is all fucking bullshit. Yet, Swine somehow, he's a fucking crazy motherfucker.
See, he won't say anything to me
I saw
for some reason.
live on the internet, somehow I'm a crazy fuck. So, I will expect on Black Label.
Sorry, guys. Do you want me to continue keeping this on here? Black Label, I can turn it off if you don't want to hear this. I understand. Oh, now I can't hear it again. So we know at least it's his audio. It's not mine. It's his. Just a fucking idiot, Judy. Jeff, good to see you, Star. Roadhawk. I hear dead people. That's exactly it, right? Hey, News Now Line, how are you? Oh no, what Black Label? Yeah, I'm not. I'm listening in the background, but I'm obviously not focused on him at all. CIA's coming for you. It's alright. FBI's been coming for me for months. They still haven't found where I live, right? Where's my chicken? Good to see you. TC, welcome in. It's just that swine person, whatever he is. He's gonna get himself in big trouble one day. I know, Chi-Town citizen, I know. Matt, you're hilarious. How was my day? How was yours? How was yours? Let's put it that way. How was yours? I think this is the pig pen. No, I got what you were saying. But no matter what, even though I don't like him, I don't care for him. In fact, actually, I dislike him very immensely. I don't hate anybody, but I really dislike him. If something were to happen with these cops, I would still want to know if they did something. You know? I don't know, call me an idiot, but I still would want somebody to be accountable if they did something wrong, no matter what. Oh man, TC, I'm sorry about that. Hey. No, Yeshua. Why would we talk about Munkai? Good attitude for what, Jeff? For swine? And you guys are all in there, huh? You guys are funny. I love how he has absolute proof of all these things, right? Absolute proof. The only proof that he has is him running his mouth, making friends with other trolls, getting false information about people, and then putting it out there. And that's not somebody that I could ever, I can ever back. Who did you order it from, TC? Did you order it from Amazon or something? Because then they'll always, they'll resend it to you. But still, mostly the only thing that I've seen people do is use cameras to find that. You're right, Paul. You're right. He's really lucky that he wasn't in my face. Because I would be arrested, and that would be something willing that I'd be willing to do, get arrested for. Who knows, Mick? I have no idea what he does. I really don't. He might have. That may be what he's doing. I don't know. I know where's my chicken. I know. I'm your Howard Stern. Oh shit. The topless starlit internet story. How about that? You're right, Michigan Mister. I get some lovely, lovely messages about different polls he's having on his show, so I wanted to see if he was going to say this shit again about me. He just fucking called James CIA too.
So, folks, something else. I live on a highway that is usually not a thoroughfare. Yet, I'm out here for 90 seconds. Oh, and here comes more. So, I'm afraid.
No, you don't want to be there. There's nothing to be there. I'd rather listen to anything in the background. I'd rather listen to fucking cop sirens. How's that? Such a moron. But again, he's just a troll. So what do trolls, live on? They live on, other people's energy, and they're like psychic vampires. So starve them, take away their power, take away their shit. Yeah. I know, Michigan Mister. Yeah. I don't do that sort of thing, William. I don't stoop to people's levels. When they do some shit. Michelle, I would love to play some music, but I can't tonight. I can't tonight, guys. I'm gonna have another channel just for this that I'll be able to do the music without a problem on. But any of my, my audits or my other stuff will be on this channel. People say I'm a troll for being lightly critical. People say everybody's a troll for one thing or another. I was labeled a troll. It's okay. I lurk. I'll admit it. I watch. I make sure, especially people that I care about, aren't being, lied about or any of that stuff. But yeah, I've been considered a troll. Who cares? I know, right, Mick? I know. And actually, I could play something for y'all that I do have the agreement that I could play. In fact, I will. I'll play some of his stuff. But I am going to be making a video out of his music. And I'm going to be on his radio show, too. And when I get that information, I'll let you guys know that. Hey, Nunya, good to see you, babe. You're the opposite of a troll. Cameras everywhere. I know. Oh, thank you, Jeff. But you don't know that, right? And that's just it. You don't know about anybody really that's on the internet. All you know about is what their persona is that they put out there, what they want you to see. That's what you know. But you're right. What you see is pretty much what you get with me. I've shown you guys that. I don't try to hide my faults. I fuck up all the time. If there's a hole in the ground, I'm gonna find it. If there's a crack on the asphalt, I'll trip on it. If I open my mouth, I'll put my foot in it. But I'm not gonna hide the shit. Wow, Dusty. 140 cupcakes. Damn. You're right, Jeff. You just need, you know these things. You're right, William. You're right. You go solo. Michigan Mister. I don't know what that means, honey. Are you asking why I went there yesterday by myself? Because it needed to be covered and I was going to do it and I didn't have anybody to go with me, so I went myself. Yeshua, thank you, babe. I appreciate that. We all troll, right? We all lurk. It is, Jeff. It really is. Oh, I will find him. Where's my chicken? Actually, he'll find me, right? And I'm going back there, too. I'm going back there for him. I'm filing a complaint on him. All these people that you've seen in my videos that have, been stupid, the next steps you're going to see is me filing complaints on them and getting FOIAs. So, I got a FOIA request denied today, so, from the 5th District. They wouldn't give me the body cam or the audio and shit from inside the police station. They would give me the texts between them that were kind of amusing. But one of the stupid things they admitted to, they had to show it, right? Because it was FOIA'd. They send messages between each other, and they admitted to watching my stream, and they knew what districts I was at already. Dumbasses. Oh, yeah, no. Where's my chicken? It is being appealed, and it is going to go to the next one, and you're right, it does go to the Attorney General's then. But at the same time, I wanted to get what I could get before they could lie about what actually happened. You're right, Paul. I did not feel alone at all. At all. Except for when I was trying to get back to my car. Then I felt a little bit alone, but I knew that I was safe because I had you guys back there. You guys knew I wasn't, Choke the chicken, Tater Scat. How about that? Adolf, so you're in trouble with the cops and you're allowed to stream, go on the run. Adolf, I've never been in trouble from the cops before. Why would I be? I don't do anything that would get me in any type of trouble. I don't break the law. Oh no, Tommy Salami. Please be nice. Please be nice. How are you today, Tommy? Are your feelings better today? Oh, I know. Where's my chicken? They gave me a little bit of information, but just enough to make me hungry for more. It was funny. Sending text live, or what was it? YouTubers recording live to Facebook. All right, wait a minute. YouTubers recording live to Facebook. You're very bright, aren't you, dumbass? Yeah, you guys remember Tommy Salami from yesterday, right? Tommy had a traumatic experience, right? How are you feeling about that today, Tommy? Where is who? The one who made the threats is gone? That's great, Michigan Mister. I know, Mick. They would be. They would be. Idiots. And they really fucked up when they mentioned, other districts. They're not supposed to be, doing that shit unless they have reasonable... They have no reason to run my shit, none whatsoever. I've done nothing wrong. Trolls like what, Tommy? Trolls like who? Thank you, William. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You have a good night, babe. Thank you. There are a lot of court cases in play, Jeff. Hitler's gone, Tommy. I blocked him. I'm not going to listen to that stuff. Good night, William. Quentin, good to see you, sweetheart. So good to see you. I'm okay, Daryl. Thank you for asking, hon. Oh, man. Seriously. Am I Seth? I'm not going to show you my face. Everybody here knows what I look like. That's not what this is about. I'm out there. If you want to see what I look like, it's not hard, but I'm not playing that game. Hey, Jeff, that's not why I'm here. Hey, Aggie. Good night, babe. Thank you so much. Organize dinner for your family. You're so good. No, Nanya, you're sweet. Thank you, Quentin. I appreciate that. You know, stuff about that is stuff that I really appreciate when somebody says something about your character. You know, because that's something I work hard on. So when somebody, you know, attacks your character, that's what really fucking pisses me off. They can say whatever they want about how I look or what I do or whatever, but I don't play video games, Colonel. I really don't have enough time. 13 Freedom News. Good to see you. Welcome. So cameras everywhere. Where in Washington are you? Yeah, I know. I'm working on that whole anger thing. Summer, Jose. Seattle. I love Seattle. We have to take the ferry to get there. Last time we were there, I did have lunch up in the Space Needle. That will never happen again, by the way, ever, ever in a million years. I'm not a fan of heights as it is, but sitting up there and spinning while I was trying to eat, I don't care how slow it was. Yeah, no, that didn't work for me. I knew you're funny. Yeah, Jeff, I have a little bit of an anger issue sometimes. A boy's name that starts with the letter H. I don't know if I know any. Henry? I don't know. Hank? Harry? I don't know of any other H's that are boys. Jose. Gotcha. We got ducks flying overhead. It's a Steve Harvey reference. Okay. Every reference tonight is going over my head. Skydiving is awesome. That's something I really wanted to try one time. That was on my bucket list at one point. Just to get me past that little, you know, that fear. Because I always want to face my fear. Right, Mick? Yeah. People wonder why I'm single, right? Hell no. Nobody wants to put up with this. Doesn't matter. RBS, doesn't matter. Divine Barrel, welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. Right, Rania? I decided unless the plane was going down, I'd rather not be jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. If I had to, I would, but it's better than sex, Denise. Thank you for caring. Oh, no, Jen, that's not true. That's not true. A feminist? Am I a feminist? I'd love to show you a bumper sticker on the back of my car. No, I'm not a feminist. I'm not an SJW. I'm not any of that. Yeah. A little kiss going in the background, right, Jeff? No, thank you, Mick. And that is what I am, right? I don't care what's on people's outsides. I never have. The color, their, their size, their, whatever. Outside shit doesn't matter. It's what's on the inside that counts. It's your heart, it's your character. That's what fucking counts. Michigan Mister up to his little secret squirrel stuff. I'm only going to be on a little bit longer tonight, guys. I'm just not feeling really up to it. And I got a lot of stuff going on. I've got to deal with 2 separate lawyers tomorrow and some other shit, so. But it's very peaceful. The crickets out here. I've got a nice breeze that's coming in. I'm sitting and talking to some friends. I'm enjoying that right now. Thank you. I agree. It's not about, our rights that we have as Americans or about our rights we have as, women or men or LGBT. It's human rights, right? It's human rights. Let's just treat people like fucking human. Like we want to be treated. I got yelled at yesterday by people from, stopping to help this woman, by staying there. But I couldn't leave her alone, Yeah, Nanya, absolutely. Yep, you're right, Fair. You're right. Welcome in, by the way, sweetheart. I think I just blocked him. I got tired of him. I didn't want to play the game anymore. And you guys know I don't usually do that, but he was just getting more and more. It would have gotten worse. I thought it was funny the first time, the second time. Last time I was in California, that's what we were called. We were called YouTubers, and that was the first time that I've been called a YouTuber. As like, oh my God, you're a YouTuber. I'm like, yeah, you could be too, right? Weirdo. Quiet tonight, Fair. I get it. That's how I'm feeling. You're right, Nanya. Always, 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 always know you're right. Mar- is that Marcusu? Yeah, I see you. Romance me too. No, not all of them. But the majority of them I do, and I respect. The majority of them. Hey, Mystery. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. You got frogs going. I love to hear the frogs. I love to hear the frogs going. Oh, Mystery, it's good to see you, sweetheart. Still trying to hear anything different on this audio from that special ops idiot. I want to get everything that he said in the background. I keep trying to clean it up. Hey, Bunny. How are you, sweetheart? You're watching a taco ad. Is it good tacos at least? I had a good taco today. I know it's not Tuesdays, but it was a good taco. Actually, if you want to know the truth, I had 2 of them. I did. 2 steak tacos. Don't you love this story, Bunny? Good for you, Bunny. Good for you. Did you hear that about me trying to clean up an audio, Bunny? I've got a video and I'm trying to clean up the audio so I can hear what the cop was saying. And I've been looking around for apps and looking around for certain things. Is there anything that you know that I could, maybe hear a little bit better that's on there? Hey, Indiana News, welcome in. Audacity, is that what it is? Yeah, I'll check that out. I had a very unprofessional cop the other day say some very unprofessional things, and I want to hear what else he said under his breath. Because he's another one that's getting a complaint filed, but I want to hear it. I've got messages from people that said that they heard different things than I heard, so I really want to fucking hear it. But I can't find anything, any type of mic. I have one, Yeshua. I actually, somebody sent me one. I have one, but but it doesn't work. It doesn't fit well on there. And if you guys have watched Tom Zebra lately, he's been doing a bunch of mics for cell phones, and I have not found anything that helps on the iPhone. Ah, good idea, Bunny. Thank you. I have to find somebody that can help with that because I can't do it on, on my phone. Jeff, that's something you just have to wait until, News Now Houston puts out there. You heard a digital camera noise? Not here, Divine Barrel. I'm just using my phone, darling. Unless somebody's taking my picture somewhere. Uh-oh. Black Label, you got your drone up there again. Oh, the screenshot. Yep, I did, of the, of where Bunny told me to look at. It was me. Damn, you guys are good. Little spies, all of you. I did. I took a screenshot of what he said. Sorry, Divine Barrel, you are not crazy. I'm just naughty. I would love that, Bunny Boots. I really would. This asshole actually had the nerve to call me Sweet Cheeks. Fucker. Oh. Mick, I would love that too. If anybody could get, help with this. Because, like I said, This guy's a predator. He's a predator. You know, the things he said, the way he was watching, the way he was looking at me. If I didn't have that camera, I would have had the minimum. I would have had a freaking Terry frisk within 30 seconds. And all I kept thinking about, and what I do think about even now, is how he treats, you know, again, he's special ops, so he deals with street people a lot, you know. So he's dealing with women that are on the street. I can't imagine what he's doing with them. I can't imagine it. I don't want to imagine it. Put it that way. Yep. See, now you see I spilled wax on here, so now I'm digging wax off here. See, I can never just fucking sit still and do nothing. It's just not in me. Even if I'm watching TV, if a commercial comes on, I have to like fold clothes or do something. Can't just sit there. So I'll see how I can put that to audio. Mick. And Bunny, I'll just see. I mean, I can send it to you. If you don't have time, I absolutely understand. But if you do, I'd really appreciate it. They'll teach me to juggle. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Jeff, you haven't been watching me long enough to know how ungraceful and unbalanced I am. Dirty sign language. What am I missing? See, this is what happens. If I'm not paying attention, you guys get naughty. And then in a little while, Santa Claus will come back in. And you guys will all be on the naughty list. Now I'm on the naughty list now because of y'all. Yeah, Bunny. And you got some characters, that's for sure. I was talking to Mrs. 50 yesterday or today, one of the days. I'm not sure which one. I think it was today. And we were talking about, who was it? One of the cops that I just hit. It was when I was downtown, actually. And she said she was worried about it. And I said, you know, I don't know what it is about me. I always bring out the asshole in people. And she just thought for a minute and said, yep, you and fucking Johnny. You and fucking Johnny. So, yeah, I've just got a way about me that brings the best out in people sometimes. Yeah, Michigan Mister, I know. Believe me, I face that shit all the time. Take your time, Bunny. Take your time, babe. Yeah, no, I face that all the time. Michigan Mister. I've got to work twice as hard sometimes to just get half the respect that you guys get for doing the same thing. I know, right? Cindy, absolutely no. I'd be popping myself in the head with whatever I try to juggle or giving myself a black eye or some shit. But you know what? I know my limitations at least, right? I know what they are. Michigan Mister's been one of my biggest supporters from, you know, day one. Yeah, whistling is easy too, right? Whistling is easy too, Jeff, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Right? We love some Michigan Mister education here, right? Michigan Mister and Cindy have been with me since the very beginning, through everything. I can't do it, Yeshua. I can't, honestly. That's all I can do. I can't whistle. Something's just broke in me. Your dog looked up. See? I just say it's broke. It's broke. Divine Barrel, not true. I've heard some really good whistles. Yeah, fair. That was just some noise coming out of my mouth. That was not a whistle. Man, my mom, she used to be able to whistle enough to like blow your eardrums. I know people that can use a blade of grass to do it. If I had to whistle to save my life, I'd be dead. Can't do it. Canadian in my voice, no. Born and never left good old Illinois. Born in Chicago, still in Illinois. You know what? I hear that all the time, Tater. I put my lips together and blow. It's not gonna be friggin' whistles that come out. It was a whistling noise, I'll give it that, but that's all it was. It was a noise. I certainly can't whistle a tune. And no, juggling would just be yeah, that would not be a good thing at all. All right, what do you got up there, Bunny? Yeah, on my iPhone, it really sucks. I can't hit the link while it's up there. I can't check a link out when I'm live streaming. It's ridiculous. What is that link for, Bunny? Coco, I bet you can. Yeah, Chi-Town, you're funny, haha. My poor dogs have never been whistled to. Any dogs that I had, never been whistled to by me. You'll have to teach me in person. No, you're funny, Jeff. There is no teaching. I've been trying. You've got a buddy that lives in Illinois. We're in Illinois, TC. You don't like Android. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that it's what I have. I've got an iPad. I've got I've got my iPhone. I've got the Apple Watch. So it's just easier to stick with that. But man, I'm liking a lot of the stuff that Android's doing. So I don't know. I don't know. Randy? Yeah. I met a lot of people that have either lived in Chicago at one time or not met people, I'm sorry, people have contacted people. People have contacted me saying that, they've either lived in Chicago before or they have family that live there now, and they had no idea it was as corrupt as it is what they've seen on my videos. That these cops are actually doing this and don't even give a shit that they're being taped. They don't care. Yeah, I know, Bunny, and that's me. This is the first time, being on YouTube is the first time that, I've tried a lot of this shit. When I was trying to figure out, how to do certain things, luckily Black Label knew how to do a lot of things with that iPhone that I needed help with. It was very helpful. Oh, I'm sorry, TC. That sucks. Yeah, good night, Daryl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sleep well, babe. Right, Bunny? Chicago's your second favorite city, Divine Barrel. Yeah, Virginia's beautiful. I love it there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been scammed or whatever on the computer, on the internet also. It is a great city. There's a lot of great things to see here, but there's a lot of bad things too. A lot of bad things that people don't cover. They don't talk about. Corruption is one of them. The corruption runs very deep in this city. It's been running very deep in this city since, before Al Capone, and it hasn't really changed since then. It's changed different hands, but a lot of it are the same family members. Same bullshit. Good night, Bunny. Thanks for coming in, sweetheart. We'll talk to you later. Sleep well. I'll try to send that to you also. And again, if you can, that's great. If you can't, no problem. Always new tyrants, right, Jeff? Always. Yep, from the head. Curious from the head. Welcome in, babe. But from the head. from the head down. In Berwyn, when I was in there, I don't know what he was. I think the one guy, he wasn't even a sergeant. He might have been a corporal. He wouldn't give me his name. Even when I told him that I had visual impairment and I asked him to spell it, he wouldn't do it. You see it here, that type of thing. And then his lieutenant came in and was the same exact way, and it's like, yeah, well, there goes, that answers my question. That's why they do what they do. Mick, I agree. I agree. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut it short tonight. I got a lot of stuff going on in my head I'm trying to figure out. So, thank you guys for coming in. You know how much I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you for all your support. And guys, always report the police. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you guys.